I did not come on to Survivor to chase some chickens, especially not a chicken that was flying and caw in my face.
This is Making the Merge.
We can very well win this thing.
I'm a dog person now.
Line them up, let's knock them down.
You told me your dog was sick. I'd say, I'm coming over.
I cracked open a coconut and they didn't cheer for me.
You're either in a Survivor or you're not.
It's not about the $1 million. All I want to do is win 1 million hearts.
Welcome to Making the Merge. Oh, I forgot to say hearts. But that's okay. My name is PD, and I've got RIZGOD and Baldy on my team.
I'm Jonathan, and I am back, and I also have Sage on my team.
I'm Bran.
Yep.
And I still have Katniss and Savannah on my team.
I'm Chase, and I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay, Chase. We have the same amount of players left.
Shut up.
I'm Detective Segretti, and I'm on the case.
Not anymore.
Yeah. The case has been assigned to somebody else.
Hey, Bran, I just sent a review into the Making the Merge group chat. I sent 2 of them, actually. And there's something about both of these. They both contain backhanded compliments.
Okay. All right. This is from PD Chase's child. What the?
What?
Yeah. Me and
Whoa.
Petey have been meaning to tell you guys about that.
This is beautiful.
I love that.
The
Congrats,
gift
guys.
of life.
Guys, science is a wonderful thing.
Because they say, imagine you want to discuss Survivor with the boys or girls, I don't care, except the boys really know their stuff about Survivor. Well, that's not this podcast. I don't know how much these guys know about anything, but still a must listen every week for every Survivor fan.
What's so
I
funny
think that's fair.
That's
What's
totally
so
fair.
funny about doing this show is that when we started, we were so excited, and we were like, we know so much about Survivor. I can't wait for people to hear about how much we know for Survivor. Every single one of our reviews at one point goes, these guys are idiots, but man, are they fun.
I don't know if I ever said I knew anything about Survivor. I'm in it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
I thought
Jonathan's so excited to find out who Ozzy is next.
Hey,
And
it's
by the
not
way,
that bad. It's not that bad.
Who is Rupert? Who is this Rupert guy?
Dude, look, all I can say is when they say, I like to lean on the part where it's like, I don't know how much they know about other stuff, in that comment. Like, I think I know more about other stuff than I do Survivor, but they can't disprove that.
So true.
Because I don't podcast
Jonathan knows a lot about other stuff.
Other stuff.
Could be anything. Could be hate crimes. He could be the best at hate crimes.
Tiananmen Square, anything like that.
Oh, my God.
And then read the other backhanded compliment.
Yeah, this is from Airtime Boy 123.
I love that.
The subject is pure comedic geniuses, so that's kind. This podcast is like a conversation that I would genuinely have with my group of friends. The bits and songs they make easily make you laugh, and the insights can actually sometimes be competent. What the heck, man? Genuinely the only Survivor podcast I could listen to and laugh along with. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are complete morons, but they do make me laugh.
Put that in the in our Instagram bios. Actually, sometimes competent.
Well,
that's it.
I changed our Instagram bio recently to a different review that we had gotten.
Another backhanded compliment review.
Which was endearingly stupid and largely useless Survivor recaps and analysis.
Yeah, that's true. That's factual. Speaking of Chase's and Petey's child, we got a lot of people tagging us in their Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of freaks out there. What do you guys do? Why are people listening to this show?
Every time surprisingly competent.
You mean why are they listening at all?
Yeah, my big takeaway every December when this comes out is how freaking hard it is to make any money doing podcasting. Because it makes you feel like, man, people are really listening. And then you look at how much money we're making and we're like, Huh.
I don't know what you're talking about, Brand. We made 6 figures this year.
That's true. We did make.
Yeah. The only difference was it did have a decimal included.
Count decimal.
Yeah.
Chopped up a little bit.
Some really lucrative coconuts.
I mean, when I was looking at those stats yesterday and was just like, there are so many people listening. And then not only that, but the percentages on just Spotify of how well we're doing. I mean, it said here like that our show's growth outpaced 99% of other shows, which is like there's a lot of podcasts out there.
But I mean,
Yeah, they upload like 2 episodes and then quit.
Well, you know what? They're quitters and we're winners. Yeah. It's pretty beautiful. So anyway, yeah, we had
Thanks for listening is what we're trying to say.
69,000 total plays though. Ayo. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
in a non-sexual way.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
Do y'all want to crack open this coconut?
Yeah.
Crack it.
Yeah,
Only
please.
3 more coconuts to crack. Well, I guess 2 after this. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll
We're
clap for
running
all
out
of
of
them.
coconuts, boys. This coconut begins with Christina being upset about the fact that she wasted her idol because none of the votes were on her or Steven. And then Rizzo hit the Rizzo drop, Brand. You have 5 to choose from.
Yeah, I see that. It's so loud. Holy cow.
It is. It just scared me so bad.
PD, you're not allowed to normalize that audio. It needs to be as loud for everybody as it was for us.
Okay, I won't touch it. Rizzo reveals originally that he was going to play the fake idol to bait Christina into playing her real idol, but when Christina did it first, he decided to play his idol anyways, just for fun. So what do you think about Rizzo being like, well, my strategy reason for doing it was out the window, but I just decided to do it for the bit?
I was a little surprised because I really thought that he was playing it to try to trick everybody into thinking he had a fake idol the whole time, which I think would have been a really fascinating move. I can't remember if people were with him when he got that idol. I think he was alone.
People were, yeah.
Oh,
The people
okay.
who were on that
There you go.
original Red Tribe, because
Yeah.
he told everybody about it right after it happened.
Yeah. Well, I think though he could have in Tribal played it off if he really wanted to, and I think that his alliance would have maybe gone with him. I don't know. It would have been worth a shot.
I'm pretty sure Savannah's the only person who was around when he did find
Yeah.
it.
That's interesting. Yeah,
Well, wasn't he in the water by himself?
he was. He
Don't you
I
was,
think so,
but
then
everybody.
he ran over with the note.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because Savannah started digging for the key for the box before Rizzo even got there. You
Yeah.
guys remember this? So there were people around, and then they hand him the key, and then he runs. And you know what? This might be what people are talking about. What are we talking about? We're trying to remember things that happened like 6 weeks ago, and we're like, I can't do it,
It wasn't last night. I don't know.
brother. I
Making
can't
the
remember
Merge
last
podcast.
night.
So, Detective Segretti.
I'm Detective Segretti, and I'm on the case.
That's a lot of meat.
Detective
Why did that
Segretti
start
says
playing? Why did
Oh,
a lot
I thought-
of meat?
that wasn't
Maybe
a choice. That just
maybe
happened.
the Riverside is haunted.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. It's a lot of meat.
Detective Segretti is on the case. That's a lot of meat. Did you
Maybe
do that
it's-
one?
Maybe it's haunted, man. I don't know
This
what's
is
happening.
Chase.
Oh,
Chase
no,
is
it's
over
too-
here.
Oh no,
Oh
What?
no.
What?
Chase.
I thought we were all on the same page. It might be haunted.
I'm gonna log in too. No.
Chase, look, I've got specific drops for specific times. You can't come in. It's a me and Brand thing. You know, you're gonna.
Oh, y'all want to come for Riz guy? You think you can get Riz out? You can't.
The ghost loves my song.
Oh no.
This feels like a mutiny.
Kinda
But
does.
Maybe what you see what my name is in Riverside?
Oh yeah.
Host.
Host.
I'm taking over. I'm
Because-
the captain now.
Is this because you're a sore loser?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I hate you.
Oh!
So I still did good improv, but
That
I'm
was
upset.
beautiful. I loved
You
it.
do improv? That was nuts, dude.
I loved
do a
it.
little
And
improv.
it's mutual.
Yeah. Well, speaking of improv, Detective Segretti says she's done with Christina and Steven, but it's really important that she talks to Sage, and it did not go well. Segretti was trying to say Jawan was the bigger threat, but Sage was really worried that Savannah's going to come after her next because she wrote Savannah's name down. But Sage is going to make the detective regret it, she says.
Detective Regretti.
Yes. I should have written that. What is
okay.
wrong with me?
Hey,
Anyways,
it's okay. It's early.
We forgive you.
Thanks, Brad. So we just did a sanctuary where Jonathan did a great Sage and Chase did a great Detective Segretti bit. I was thinking maybe you guys could reenact this conversation on the beach. Chase has a cigarette in his mouth. I think he's going to do it again.
There I was, sitting on the beach. I'm Detective Segretti. Long puff of my cigarette.
Sophie, you just handed her $1 million. Why would you do
This
that?
dame kept telling me I handed someone $1 million. She was wrong. I've never handed anyone $1 million because I've never had $1 million.
You could have had $1 million. I could have had $1 million, but you just handed it to Savannah.
I
hey
slapped
guys.
her across the face.
Oh!
Hey guys, it's Sophie B. Is now a bad time?
Yes.
Go away!
That was kind of how it went, because Sophie B is kind of standing awkwardly in the background of the shot.
Yeah.
And Sage is furious. So
Get
Greg's just
out!
trying to save her game any way that she can.
Well, then
And Baldy's
Baldy's
just in the back
Yeah.
Hey,
Dreamcast on my podcast?
Dreamcast on my beach. Yeah, that was a weird encounter. I forgot that Sophie B showed up like that.
What's up, is Sophie B?
That was great, PD. We're all
Thank you.
killing
What's
it.
up, guys? It's Sophie B from season 49. And
Yeah, that was a pretty good impression, Chase. I can't believe you sounded that much like a voice now.
Somebody in our Patreon said that Baldy sounds like JoJo Siwa. And
Oh,
that bothered
no.
me so much.
Yeah, no, we got upset because I love her voice.
Me too.
Anyone that complains
what's
about
up,
her
guys?
voice,
It's Sophie B from season 49.
Sophie B. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
Baldy tells Sage that she might be willing to turn on Savannah and Rizzo. Sage isn't buying it, but Baldy's adamant in her confessional that she actually does want to work with Sage. And Sage sees this as an opportunity to go after her new #1 enemy, Detective Segretti.
I'm Detective Segretti, and I'm on the case.
Sage was serious about really missing that Jawan sauce.
Well, I mean, that's what everybody's saying. Juwan sauce, that's what everybody's saying.
Chomping at the bit.
Chomping
They're
at the bit.
chomping at it.
Well,
and
that's what
they're
people are
missing
saying.
the sauce.
People are saying chomping at the bit.
Yeah,
They are
some
saying
might
it.
say.
That's what some might say. Sage is scary. When Sage is mad,
Yeah.
you don't want to cross Sage.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Sage talks a lot about how other people don't like her, how other people are mean girls. It's given Goob from Meet the Robinsons, where he's like,
They all hated me.
They all hated me. When really, he's the dick.
They're like, hey, Goop, want to come over later? And he's like, they all despised me.
Everybody's like, gosh, I just wish I could play this game with Sage. And Sage is like, why does everybody hate me?
Everyone's such a mean girl. Everybody's so mean. Someone gets voted out. I hate you.
Yeah.
How dare you do the things that are required of us in this game?
Yeah, I think it just kind of comes across as maybe just like insecurity combined with, I want to, I want to like wash my hands of things quickly and not get attached too quick. That's what it comes across like. So like when someone betrays her, she's like, I knew it. They were not going to be on my side. I'm angry at them now. And it's just very interesting.
I mean, don't you think that she's right, that they should have kept the Jawan sauce and got rid of the Savannah sauce?
I think, I mean, I said it in the Patreon chat. I said this group is really stupid for not getting rid of Savannah faster. Like,
you know what, guys? from now on, I'm not giving any more of my takes on the podcast. If you want to hear my opinions on this show, you'll have to pay for the Patreon. That's the only place I'm giving my opinions.
So you're just going to sit here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonathan's mic unplugged again. So if you want to hear his opinions...
Oh, my gosh. Jornatron has stopped recording. I just got that notification.
Good luck, brother.
What is happening?
This episode's never coming out.
No.
It's longer than I remember.
That drop?
No!
That drop lasts a lifetime. And so has the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
Lasted a
Let's
lifetime.
just keep powering through, PD.
Is it daytime yet?
I think it is.
Okay.
I do want Jornatron back for this next bit.
I'm back, baby. Oh yeah. Don't worry.
All right.
Everything's okay.
Guys, I have a very special segment that I'm debuting right now. So, Bran, could you play the PD Journey clip?
Hello, it's PD. And now it's time to go on a smooth jazz journey.
Whoa.
The man they call R-I-Z-G-O-D, baby, has a note in his hands. And that note says one person will have to get on this boat for a journey. And it's not just any old journey, no. This journey is going to be strenuous. Segretti decides that she's not going to take on this case. She's had a lot on her plate recently. Who can blame her? But then everyone follows suit. Nobody wants to play ball. But then one man stepped up to the plate. And who was that man, you might ask? He just so happens to be a rocket scientist from Denver, Colorado. That's right, I'm talking about Stephen Ram. He's not afraid of the challenges ahead. Instead, he says it's about damn time I get to make a move. And boy, did he. Because inside of a pot is the treasure he seeks, but he can't open it until he solves the lock. He needs 6 numbers, and remembering them is the easy part, but this isn't a walk in the park. No, this is a walk around Fiji. Literally, he has to walk around the whole island to get these numbers. And the rocket man blasted off. Because the tide is rising, that's right. Stephen is going one-on-one with Poseidon himself. But not even the god of the sea could stop Stephen Ram on this day. He waded through the water. He climbed the rocks. And he sprinted on the sands, all while remembering each number. And he made it back to that combination lock, praying he got those numbers right. And that crazy son of a gun did it. He's the proud owner of a block of vote advantage.
Wow.
That was incredible, PD. That was incredible.
I kind of got lost in it for a second.
Yeah.
Like, I was just sitting here drinking my coffee, listening to smooth jazz, and, falling in love with PD. Sorry, PD.
I've got a pitch. What if we start a spin-off Survivor podcast where it's just Smooth Jazz PD doing an entire recap of the whole episode by himself as Smooth Jazz PD?
Survivor recaps to fall asleep to?
Hey,
yes.
if that's
Survivor
what the people want.
Jazz. You can have that for free.
I got this idea after, I sent in that question to Mike Bloom, didn't realize anything was different about my voice, and then you guys immediately are like, PD, what are you doing? Are you doing a smooth jazz thing? What was that?
It's so funny that you didn't realize you were doing something, because you opened up the voice memo with, hello, this is PD, and I'm in a alleyway in Manhattan right now.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I decided I'm going to lean into it. Now I'm going to make a whole jazz club bit on Big
I love it. I'm completely on board with this, and I think it captivated me to paying attention again to what actually happened in this whatever we want to call it, journey.
Jonathan, a notorious hater of journeys, is now in.
But let me tell you, I loved this journey because this felt like they made that man work for it. I was like, this
as opposed to the other journeys where they hand it to him?
Yeah, basically.
Like that one where you just have to roll dice and then you either get it or you don't.
Yeah, okay, that one was
true.
pretty rough.
That was a bad journey.
like this one, it almost felt like it truly felt like it would have just been a punishment if he did not get it right. Like, you know, the others are just like, well, I just didn't solve the puzzle fast enough, and you know, it's kind of like wash my hands of it, figure out what I need to say at camp. But with this one, the dude just had to go hard the whole time and pray that he had the numbers right.
What I would have I think appreciated is some sort of clock. You know, like how long has he been at it? And the thing about tides is, you know, when it's going to be high. And so, like, how long has he been doing it? How long does he have before the ball approximately will drop? I would have liked that because I had no idea. I had no idea how long it was taking him to go around this island. I had no idea how long he had before the ball dropped.
They should have done the sand timer.
Well, the thing about that is there's no way to know how long that is either, Chase.
Well,
I mean,
because of the magic of editing, I suppose.
How much is all that sand in the hourglass?
For Steven, I thought that this journey's way of timing it was almost more interesting because all I can think about is him as a player. Am I right, guys? Being on the beach. And he's just standing there, and he has no idea how fast the tide is going to rise, right? Like, there is a very interesting element to it where it's like there is no timer. He can't, like, count. He can't really, you know, think, oh, it feels like it's been 5 minutes. It feels like it's been 10 minutes. He's just going off of Mother Nature, you know? So I thought that was really interesting. Now, I think in the edit they could have put a timer and been
that's
I
all I'm
tied
saying.
in 4 minutes. I tied in 5 minutes.
I don't think he needs to know. I agree. I think that added to the frenetic pace in which he was going. But for us, the view, like, I have no idea. Like, how long did that take, and how long could he have gone before it dropped?
That feels like it's on you for not having the same high tide app that I do on my phone. But
that's true.
You know, I have a take on this, but if you guys want to hear that, you got to go over the Patreon.
I think you should give him a little teaser of it, though.
Well, let's just say.
Yahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo!
Thank you, Rizzo.
What did we say about you touching the drops, Chase?
I legitimately didn't do that.
Oh, that was Brad? Okay.
I'm in the dark on who anybody is doing
Who
anything.
is anybody?
I don't know why
anybody and what are they doing?
I can't even say my sentence. Who are you people?
I don't know if they know anything about Survivor or anything at all.
All right, Chase, drop your bit and give me a take about what Steven did when he came back to camp and had to explain this to people.
Yeah.
He just face planted. That was his first move.
He was exhausted.
Was to take a face bump like Ric Flair.
Yeah, he did. He did the flop. He did the Flair flop onto the beach. He really, call him over dramatic. I think he really sold it to his audience, being his fellow players.
I don't think there was a lot of selling there. I think he was exhausted.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done, and I went to college for rocket science.
Gosh, we
He
know.
didn't say that part,
Shut up about it.
Flops on the beach, is that like Cake by the Ocean?
Flops
Flop with me, baby.
Great contribution, Jonathan.
Thank you.
But he just...
Are we going to start doing that when everybody has a joke? Hey, great job, great contribution.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
If it's referencing Joe Jonas's side project, yes.
Help me with this. So DNCE.
Yeah, you got it.
So let's do SV. What's Survivor? SVRR? Sans vowels?
Survivor.
Hey, if you guys...
there are two Survivor. There's two V. Is SRV VR.
Hey, if you guys in the reviews thought this show was dumb, then just wait for this week.
Mind you, I have an education degree, and I'm over here like, how many vowels?
We were like, we're going to make this show dumber than ever today.
Steven.
Well, I guess you can include a vowel because they do include E.
Yeah, but only the last one. So if we got to use an O.
Guys, the only letter they get rid of in DNCE is A. That's the only letter they got rid of.
Oh, frick, you're right.
when
Chase
Chase
have you considered just letting us have this one, bud?
No. When Chase has to step up and be the one that's like, okay, guys, stop goofing around. You know it's gone too far.
But there are no A's in Survivor. So what are we
There's a
supposed
U.
to do?
It would be okay, I'm done. Steven flops onto
There's
the
no
beach.
me in Survivor, but there is an I.
And you. If you really force it.
What did you mean by if you really force it? There's just a you in Survivor, Jonathan.
Yeah, but we were supposed to take the first vowel out for DNCE.
Steven makes a very smart move here, and this is one that I don't think anyone saw coming, which is he goes to this, not his tribe, but his competition, and he goes,
They're a tribe,
this is what happened. Yeah, this is what happened. Here's what I had to do. I did not lose my vote, and I did get an advantage, but I'm not going to tell you guys what that advantage is. And everyone was just like, yeah, that's fair. So it was like no one was even upset with him over it. I think he found the new meta for when you come back from a reward like this.
But you just say, I won and I'm not going to tell you? That sounds like a Jonathan move. Did Jonathan
I
pitch that before?
I have pitched this before where I said if you come back from a journey, I would say I don't want to tell you guys what I've got. I said this, I think, last season.
And we all said you were dumb.
You said I was dumb, and I watched it happen, and I thought, that man, that's a guy who knows game. That's what I said out loud. I stood up and said, he knows game. And I said that, anyway.
What I was mad about is he says, and I got an advantage, and then Rizzo's like, cool, man. But they don't show anybody being like, and
what is it?
What is
I
it?
would have asked a follow-up question.
Yeah, no one asks a follow-up when someone says, yeah, I got an advantage.
Maybe they all just felt really awkward for him to be like, yeah, I got an advantage, and then act like normal. Who on that tribe is going to be the person that's like, well, are you going to tell us what
Savannah.
it is?
Or Sage.
With a machete.
But are they trying to play it cool, play it carefree, oh, good for you, man, because they don't know what he has.
It could have been edited out too. They could have been like, "Are you going to tell us?"
I have
No,
to imagine somebody.
They don't edit anything out, Chase.
But then Rizzo came up to him after, and he was like, hey, I know what you got, by the way. You got to steal a vote. And you don't even have to tell me. I just know. I know that's what you have. And
He wasn't that far off.
Yeah, he was wrong, but close enough. It's a block a vote.
Yeah. Which is essentially stealing the opportunity from someone.
Wow.
And what Steven says about this is, hey, that's fine. Let him think it's a steal a vote because that's even more powerful than what I actually have. So what Steven wanted to do is put a lot of paranoia into the tribe, into his competition, and it worked.
And that's what Jonathan's been pushing for a long time. And I've been with him every step of the way.
I am prepared to receive your apologies for saying that idea was stupid last season. Just letting you know, I'm ready whenever you feel comfortable apologizing. I'll take it.
Yeah, that counts. So it's a little pill with a big story to tell. Once daily Jardians can lower your A1C. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I kept taking notes into the commercial break. My bad.
Hey, PD, good contribution.
Good contribution. We love you.
Really good
contribution. All right, now it's challenge time.
Wait. Wait. Out of nowhere?
That wasn't me. That was not me. Oh my God.
Man.
It's everybody's favorite part of the episode.
Brought to you by Gold Rush. What's
the sponsored by GoldDerby.com.
Brought to you by Cody Rhodes' brother.
Very good.
Gold dust.
I think Jonathan is lost.
I am way lost. What was
Brother, I went to a WWE, at the time, WWF event.
You're that old?
Brother, in the late 90s in Maine when I lived in Maine. And
I didn't even know this.
The World Wildlife.
You're dropping a lot
Wait,
of lore.
where in Maine were you living?
I lived in...
I didn't care all that much, Brand. You can tell me afterwards.
I'm not going to finish your video. How about that, Jonathan? You can play that game, and I'll take away my view. I used a VPN to not give you any ad money.
And you can use code Chase Bridges at checkout when you get that VPN.
That's exactly right. What was I saying? Oh, I saw Gold Dust as a kid and he scared me. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah,
but carry
phenomenal wrestler. I was going to try to do this whole challenge as Gold Dust, but it was going to get oddly sexual. Guys, for this individual immunity challenge,
In a non-sexual way.
and it's a spaghetti reward.
Whoa.
With marinara sauce. With the green stuff. What's it called?
Yeah.
He really went into the
With
Italian
the
stereotype, didn't he?
Alfredo. Yeah, what the heck was that about, Jeff?
And then there's also tiramisu.
Whoa.
I'm a little bit caked up. I got nice buns. What can I say?
Did you guys know, like, I found this to be so funny. So they walk in, and Sophie B was like, oh, I know this one. And Jeff calls her on it. And it's like, all right, Sophie, what is it? And Sophie's like, I don't want to tell you. And then Steven, it's poor Sophie. Just, you shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said it.
That was one of those things where I think Jeff was like, oh, this could be an opportunity for a funny moment.
Yeah.
But it just kind of came across like he was like, oh, you know everything.
Oh, you think you know? Because
why don't you tell me
one
what
thing
this
we know about
challenge
Jeff is Jeff's like, you don't know anything about Survivor. So when
What's up, guys? It's Soapy B from season 49.
and she's like, I know this one. He's like, all right, you tell us about it. And she was like, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
She's like, well, I mean, it looks like that, from the previous seasons.
But then
tell me about it. Okay,
Steven
all right.
jumps in.
You think you know? Tell me about it.
So then Steven raises his hand. He's like, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. And he proceeds to nail it. He says exactly what the challenge is.
Well, at first, he just started being like, well, I think it's this thing. And then Jeff's like, no. If you're going to do it, do an impression of me.
I hated it.
And that's where I was like, all right, Jeff, good work. Because you could tell Jeff wasn't trying to be like that. He wanted it to be a funny moment, but it was awkward at first.
He really had to pull that moment out of him, though.
Yeah. But
I
that's what
feel
Jeff
like
Probst does.
I feel like that was definitely a moment where Jeff went into producer boss mode, where he was like, "Oh yeah, well then why don't you tell me?" And then realized, I think I came on too strong. Let me pull the brakes. Well, why don't you do a funny impression of me?
Well, guys, for this challenge, the players will race to stack blocks, spelling immunity the fastest. We have seen a version of this many times, but in this version, you are hooked to a contraption that makes the tower spin. So usually the way that this challenge works is you're holding a rope taut, and you're trying to keep the platform level as you spell the word immunity with these blocks vertically.
I love it.
This
when we get
time,
to
instead
use
of
the
trying
word
to hold it
Wait, did you say something about tater tots, Chase?
Good contribution, PD. Yeah. You can't make fun of my DNCE joke anymore.
Hey, when you guys are done, just let me know and I'll keep going.
We're almost as done as your team is. Anyway, continue on.
Hey, yo,
whoa, got him.
Now that's what we call a contribution.
Good job.
You have the same amount of players left as I do.
Yeah, but let's be real.
Yeah, but he used the dice.
I got the dice, baby.
I'm
buffering.
Is he all right?
I'm trying to control my rage. For the good
I don't
of this
like that I can just
podcast
see
and
your
for the-
eyes.
And
good
your
of this-
your shirt is like skin colored. It looks like you're just shirtless.
Brother,
Hunched
it looks like
over.
you're doing some crazy shit.
For the good of this podcast and for the good of our friendship, I'm trying to keep my temper in check right now.
Since
Because
when?
I'm about 3 seconds away from just losing my mind.
I'm about to break. It's a little
It's
Linkin
weird.
Park.
I thought we were well
Good
past the
contribution,
3
Petey.
seconds. I don't know. Here's my thought, Chase, is I know that I frustrated you and made you angry. And I'm sorry that your team is so bad that you have to compete with chance and dice for just a spot, you know? So,
Whoa,
but
Chase,
that's
your
not-
name's similar to Chance.
Did I just call him Chance? Oh, I thought you said I
Yeah.
called him Chance at first. I was like, what just happened? Did I really?
See, I knew Jonathan was going to do this. I knew Jonathan was going to do this.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
the second Jonathan pulled out that stupid dice at the draft, and he was like, I'm going to let the dice decide who decides to draft
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
I knew I was going to end up doing worse than Jonathan. And Jonathan was going to be able to be like, Chase is so bad at drafting players that I literally used dice. And dice did a better job at drafting players than Chase. So now Jonathan's down to one player, I'm down to one player, and I tried my best. I was earnestly trying my hardest, and I am just so bad at drafting players that Jonathan can just mosey into the final 6 with dice players.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I did it.
Sometimes you gotta trust Chance over Chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes I get them confused, but then
Chase
I look
the
for the
rapper.
winning team.
I quit.
Good contribution, Pete.
I
Thank you.
quit the podcast.
All right, let's go back to Gold Derby.
Yeah.
Gold Derby. Chase, you'll be okay.
Willie.
Notice that wasn't an apology. I just said you're going to be fine.
Usually, instead of keeping the board balanced yourself with a taut rope, this contraption spins the base of the tower, and that increases the difficulty.
Let's pick up the energy a little bit, Chase.
Yeah.
And Savannah and Sage, they did a really good job. But at the end of the day, Steven was in first place pretty much the entire time. He wins, and this is actually Steven's second individual immunity necklace.
Shouldn't you be
So-
excited about
feel
this?
like,
You don't
yeah.
sound very excited.
Look, Chance, whatever your name is. I just want to say you can pick up the energy because Sage didn't win it. So
No.
the dice were wrong in this situation. So
See,
you were
not-
right.
That's
You were right.
That's not the point, Jonathan. That's not the point. The
Point is not that the dice are wrong. Of course the dice are wrong. The problem with it is the fact that I was also wrong.
Hey, we can be wrong together. And by we, I mean you and the dice, not me.
But remember, Chase. Mathematically, this is going to happen. Only one of us can win.
Yeah.
Which one of us is going to win, Brand?
Me,
And why is that?
because I drafted number 1 and I knew who was going to be in 50, and I picked the obvious choice.
I think I'm not going to dive into this, but I'm going to say, Bran, I do not think you drafted the winner.
Oh my gosh!
Who did, Jonathan?
I think PD drafted the winner, truthfully.
Hey.
With
I'm
I
just
like
gonna say it.
That's music to my ears. Me and Dice Boy.
I am not going to say yet because I haven't rolled for it, and I want to wait.
Here we go.
Hey,
I'm not
I'll
gonna
wait on the
say.
Dice's decision.
Yeah, let's wait.
I'm not going to say
Go
because
get
I'm
the
going to wait till
dice.
the
We'll
answer
wait.
happens, and then we'll be like, "Yep, I called it."
That's
I
what
called
I
it.
look. Y'all have been around me long enough to know how many times I've been right when I do that. So
Jonathan's great grandfather invented being right.
Yep.
Also.
Wow,
we
that's
did
what-
it,
last
and so
name.
technically I can be right whenever I say I want to be.
Yeah, the only thing he wasn't right about was how to spell the word right. It's like, last name W.
I've actually completely changed it to spelling it exclusively with a W. Apparently, I also spell exclusively with
Exclusive we. Hey, let's take this.
Jonathan's putting W's in every word.
No, let's take this from exclusively to a group process exclusive we.
I did that.
Steven wins the individual immunity necklace. Jeff asks him how he feels. He says that he knows that his name was on the block tonight, so it feels really good. That's the end of my segment.
And does that feel good for you, Chase? Because that's your guy.
It feels great. You know, I think we all know Steven's not winning this game. So
what do you mean the rocket scientist from Denver, Colorado is not going to win the game?
He's in a good spot, though. You have to feel good. He's got immunity this week. He's got a block of votes, which, spoiler alert, he's not going to have to use this week. So he's in a pretty good shape, at least to get to the final.
I guess.
What did you guys think about this challenge, the addition of the spinny? You know, no one was more
interesting.
Survivor was so proud of the fact that they had like a pulley system. They're like, look at these gears, look at these cool metal gears. They kept showing close-ups of it as if they created the pulley system.
It's true.
Yeah, they did. Jeff Probst was in Mesopotamia in ancient Egypt when they invented the pulley system.
Sure was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it. That's all.
Great contribution, Chase.
I thought it was a cool challenge overall. I really did.
People online, because everybody hates everything, were like, this was so stupid. Sam, the person I hate more than anyone that's ever played Survivor, Sam, felt the need to get on Twitter last night and be like, what's the even point of this challenge? Like, what did they put it around the waist? What? That's so dumb. Hey, Sam, shut up. Somebody clip that and tag Sam in it. I hate him. I hate him.
You hate him more than Brandon Hance? That's a choice.
Oh, yeah. Brandon Hance looks like a saint compared to Sam.
Oh, gosh. All right. Chase has lost his mind because of dice, I guess. Is that the real plan thought all along was Jonathan was going to roll these dice to make Chase go insane?
Y'all think you've seen the end of the plan thought, and you just haven't yet, but this is definitely phase 2.
Yeah, look, Chase, here's what I would say is, things are good. The sun came up today, Sunny with a chase. That's like a new show, maybe they could do.
Yeah, Sunny and Sunny and Chase.
Maybe get Demi Lovato in on it.
Sunny with a chase of losing. Anyway,
I'm gonna leave a review of this podcast.
Look,
all
I'm gonna say is, we started this whole podcast reading about how people said we know nothing. And then we said, that's crazy. And then we have proceeded to do a top 10 We Know Nothing episode.
It's just like, I don't know. This is either the best or worst episode, or simultaneously both, of Making the Merge.
Yeah. It's like a spaghetti western. Why does that sound like it sounds like the Quiplash timer music.
I don't know what that is.
Anyway,
I'm not a virgin.
At the sanctuary, Rizzo is pushing hard. Rizzo's pushing hard for the detective to get popped. He says that she has the best winner equity in the game, her being Sophie Segretti. And then Rizzo tells Steven it would be advantageous for him because he could keep his advantage, and Steven is a big fan of that idea. And then you've got Christina saying that she wants Savannah out. Then we cut back to camp. Segretti is throwing Savannah's name out to Sage and Baldy, and it's not working. Segretti made Sage really upsetty when she took out the Jawan sauce. So Segretti kind of shot herself in the foot with the last vote, wanting to make this move now, and she could have made it last week.
Yeah.
In the footy.
In the footy.
Yeah.
This is just watching the episode and watching Segretti's dilemma. I was like, y'all waited too long at this point to get Savannah out. They truly did. Fair enough. This kind of happens, I feel like, every season. There's always one person that people are like, why didn't they get them out earlier? They should have gotten them out earlier. This one really feels that way because they've talked about Savannah for weeks, being like, she's too good, she's powerful. But then at the same time, she's kind of been at the bottom at different times. I don't know. I really feel like they've waited too long now.
Well, they were going to get her out, and then Rizzo will just come up and be like, can't trust this Alex guy. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, yeah, dude, Alex, get him out.
Yeah, let's be real. Rizzo's running the game right now.
Oh,
like, he's running it with ease.
And you know who's running Rizzo? His cute little mustache. What? Like, did you guys notice it's like poking through?
Yeah, it's trying.
He's trying. He's doing the best he can. That thing's funny.
Yeah. It's
hey, he listens to the show.
We're never gonna get through this. Rizzo's with me on this one.
You know Rizzo listens, right?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
I'm aware of it. Rizzo, I love your stash. It's hilarious.
So Baldy. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Well, I think you know what. Good for Rizzo with being loud and proud with the little mustache, because I feel like people
You sound like Trump.
Look, good for Rizzo. He's got a beautiful little mustache. Many people have big beards by the time that they've been out there for a while, but the ones that don't, I think they need representation. I think they need a little bit of a little mustache that will tell them that it's gonna be all right.
Little stuff.
Brand made a point, made like a humorous anecdote about Riz's mustache.
And you're about to say that I one-upped him and that I made it so much better.
So that we can finally get to the end of the longest episode of this podcast we've ever done.
It's only been 34 minutes according to Riverside.
You're saying that I made it better, right? That's what you're going to say?
So then Jonathan
I made it better.
Yeah. A hilarious mustache. I love you. You didn't have to double down on it. It was over.
But I didn't have to. But you're saying that you're glad I did because it made it so much better.
This is why people think that we don't know anything.
Yeah, but they think that I made the joke better, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's good to have representation for the double downers. That's what I say.
Yeah.
You know? So Baldy tells Rizzo that Segretti wants to take out Savannah. And he's thrilled to get this info. Bran, hit Rizzo drop number 4.
Okay.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
We're never going to get through this episode.
Wee-hee! Wee-hee! Yippee!
Jesus.
Why is this one so long?
Stop. This morning, I woke up. This is where I woke up for this podcast. And I almost texted you guys, hey guys, I'm not feeling great this morning. I'm not going to do this show this morning.
Really?
And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. It's okay. I regret Oh, God. Oh,
is that how you felt?
Yeah.
Let's alarm.
Wow.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh!
Ouch!
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Wait, so Chase,
so much.
Chase, the Iron Man of making the merge. Chase has been on every episode. He's the only person this season that's been on every episode, and you were actually going to call out today, and then you had to sit through this.
Yeah. I was going to call out today because I was so tired. And then I said, you know what? No, I need to be there for my friends. I need to be there for all of our mergies. I need to be there for everybody. It turns out I didn't need to be here at all.
Oh, man.
Zoe said, I'm getting out someone who is a big threat and wants to take out my number one ally. It's 2 birds for the price of... It's 2 stones. Is it? It's 1 stone. Oh, it's the cherry on top. If we can
have
get
you ever
Sophie
had a dream that you want you yeah.
I got to be honest. He got me confused. I was like, "What is
I
that?"
couldn't remember what the saying was after he. Yeah.
Yeah, I said the same thing to Kristen, and Kristen looked at me and went, "He's trying to say 2 for the price of 1, and he's trying to say 2 birds with 1 stone."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, all right."
And they say we don't know anything.
Yeah. I had to get my wife to tell me.
Rizzo goes to Sage, and Sage is pumped to get rid of Detective Segretti. But Segretti thinks she can potentially flip Christina and Steven to vote Savannah. Steven asks...
I'm Detective Segretti, and I'm on the case.
On the case.
Steven asks the detective, where are the numbers? And Segretti says, shut up, kid, we got 4, because we got Sage. But Baldy says, if it's 3 versus 3, maybe I'll put a vote on Savannah and make a super boss move. But Segretti is someone she doesn't want at the end either. So let's go to Tribal, where death happens. And I'm chomping at the bit to talk about that Jawan turtleneck.
He is.
Okay, let's just, it's still hot out there, right? It's not
that's what
winter.
they say.
Yep.
He decided, I'm going to walk out in a yellow knit turtleneck like a boss.
He looked awesome. He looked so much cooler than anyone I've seen wearing a turtleneck.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Best outfit since Soul.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree.
It was strong.
Best dressed award getting added to the Mergies.
Hey,
Is this
what
a
if
thing?
best dressed juror, or maybe
I don't
we
hate
could
that.
have
I think
a
we should do it.
juror award.
I mean,
Maroney.
the first time that Nate
Looked good, man.
The first time he walked out, he was turning heads.
Yeah. Well, he had the fedora
and the earring.
But the turtleneck was so beautiful. that
Turtleneck
Sage,
was a boss move.
Yeah. It was
Sage
like
broke down into tears upon the sight of it.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was the color, too. Sorry to keep going back to this turtleneck, but like the color of the turtleneck.
I don't even know how you get to the point where you're packing and you go, yep.
I want this burnt yellow, orangish
It's
turtleneck.
screaming Fiji summertime.
I mean, just phenomenal. If I put that turtleneck on, I'd look like a lemon. But Jawan put it on, and he looked like a stud.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, he did.
But Jeff Probst be making lemonade, right?
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Blop, 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 blop.
Christina told Jeff there's no secret who she's voting for. There's no secret who she's been voting for. It's a love, not hate, but strong dislike thing that she has for Savannah because they have personality differences. Savannah says maybe in a different game of Survivor we could have gotten along. In another life, as Katy Perry says. So it sounds like there will be at least 2 votes for Savannah, right? No. Segretti, Detective Segretti.
I'm Detective Segretti, and I'm on the case.
I'm soaking up every last ounce of that sax.
She was not on the case, unfortunately. Segretti was the only person who voted for Savannah. Everybody else, it was Yunnan. They voted for Segretti.
Dude, cool. What'd you said Yunnan?
Yeah, Yunnan.
That was
I came up with
cool. That was awesome.
Rizzo did
Holy
not
cow.
say that in the episode.
I
PD
invented
came up
that.
with
Dude, that was incredible.
Yeah.
It was cinema when I came up with that. I also came up with
100%.
that.
Yeah,
Hey,
cinema.
I don't mean to rewind us too much, but when Christina and Savannah, this whole conversation was happening.
I thought you were going to start doing a Trump again.
No, I'm not. I did 1, and I'm not getting paid for 2. So everyone gets a free one, but I didn't get paid for a second.
Oh.
Anyway, when I was looking like at this situation, is it just me, or did we not see much of this beef through this season? Because I knew that they maybe didn't like get along necessarily, but there was nothing that stuck out to me with their time with each
Remember
other.
last week when Savannah just straight up walks up to Christina and goes, "Who are you voting for?" And Christina panics because she doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, but I guess
Or am I
the way
wrong?
they were acting, it made it seem like they had been at odds since merge, and I could only think of the one time where Savannah was like, "Just tell me who you're voting for," and I was like, "That's pretty mild to be like we can't work together ever."
Yeah, that's because they've been on different sides of the vote every time.
Yeah, I just was like, "Am I missing something?" So,
It did really feel like Christina despises Savannah,
yeah,
though.
and
that
that's
was
what
so
confused
weird.
me.
Yeah. Savannah was like, in another life, maybe.
Right.
Christina's like, no other life. Not
Yeah,
interested in being your friend ever.
I guess I felt a little in the dark when I saw this moment because I really was. I was like, I know that they've been on kind of different opposite sides, but I couldn't remember there really being any beef that was between them that was this aggressive.
Yeah.
So I just was. I was wanting to make sure I wasn't forgetting something.
No.
At least they said something interesting.
Yeah,
that's true.
Were you guys at all concerned about when Sage was talking about Juan and, was crying a little bit?
The sauce, yeah.
And Segretti goes over and, puts her hand on her shoulder. I was like, oh, no, don't do that. Sage is not somebody, if Sage clearly doesn't like Segretti, right? Blame Segretti for this Juan sauce absence.
Yeah.
And she's the one putting the. I was like, oh, she's going to hit this girl.
She's going to snap.
She snap.
She did snap at Shannon after that tribal where they voted her out, and she's just like, "Don't hug me."
Yeah,
that's
right.
So the filter at tribal might not be that great, but apparently worked some.
The only thing that I really noticed about this tribal is that after Segretti got 2 votes on her name.
Sorry,
dude. Holy cow! I think I know what you're going to say, Chase, and I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree.
Jonathan, you tell it. You tell it.
Are you talking about how after she got 2 votes that Savannah turned around to her and just went like a little smirk?
That was crazy.
I told Kristen, I said, I'm sure Savannah's a very nice person, but that is giving Mean Girl for sure.
Yeah, but it's so baller. It's so baller.
It is, but it there's like this thing that kind of seems to keep happening with Savannah, which is like almost a gloating that will take place. And
she does
granted,
have to put on a show.
It's that's what I'm saying. It's like it's working for her, but like when she's come back from Journeys or like when she came back with the immunity and went to that tribe that was separated from the merge that one week, she was like very smiley and gloaty, like, oh, look at me. It's I think it's a little interesting, and I don't know how it's working.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I was just going to say, I think it is something that I think could end up costing her the game.
I
think
agree.
it rubs people the wrong way.
Yeah.
And, that's tough. Because, to me, right now, if you look at Rizzo and Savannah, they've been playing pretty much in lockstep strategically. Even this episode, both of them most likely think that they came up with this idea. Because over on the beach, Savannah's the one who's kind of like, let's go after it. And then over on the other side with Spaghetti, Rizzo's the one who's kind of leading the charge here. And so you have that. And then you have Savannah, who is the only one of these two that's winning challenges, right? And so one question that comes to mind is, when was the last time somebody's won without winning any individual immunity challenges? I don't know the answer to that. Something to look up. But Kinsey won. Kinsey won an individual. That was the first one that came to mind. I think she may have won 2, but she definitely won 1. And so then is it just going to come down to who do we like more?
It kind of feels that way.
Because that's tough. Because if you're asking me, pretty darn level when it comes to strategy. And then you have Savannah, who is a bit of a challenge beast. To me, I know I'm biased, but I give the nod to Savannah. But I know the way that she's playing is going to rub people the wrong way. Because,
and that's part of the game.
But listen, Rizzo last week played a fake idol for no reason other than to show off.
Well, but he's playing it for laughs. He could. Again, I think Rizzo has the likability factor. And I don't know that Savannah is meaning to come across this way. I don't think that she wants to come across that way. But I think that she gets so excited when things are like going her way that she like wants to be excited with the other people, or to be like, I'm having a good time when everyone else might not be having the same good time. Rizzo, it's like he's got a little more of that disconnect of like, we're playing a game and I'm having a good time, but he's also playing very seriously. So I think if it came down to them and the jury would side with Rizzo because of his ability to keep an idol, make the votes go his way, and he hasn't had that gloating feel to it.
Yeah,
so.
and you talked about them being in lockstep strategically. When we figure out these plans, they show Rizzo coming up with it, or Rizzo like leading the charge on getting these people out. So I think Rizzo is really the one who's the front runner at this moment.
It's what the edit's wanting you to believe, that's for sure. I don't think I think it's the same problem in my mind that Kyle and Camilla had last year, where they are such partners that it's hard to differentiate who's
doing what.
Yes. So will we? Sorry, I'm getting choked up thinking about it. Will we
about
get
Kyle and Camilla?
Yeah. And how
they work together so beautifully.
They sure did. Will we have a situation like we did last season where one of them, Rizzo or Savannah, goes, it's hard for me to make a case that I'm better than the person that I've been doing everything with, so I got to vote him out. I don't know.
I love that we saved the real talk till the end of the episode.
If you got
we
to
make
this
them
point,
wait for it.
I think
Chase,
Rizzo will be able to do it.
Chase, who do you think out of the two? Because you seem so quiet and depressed right now. Who do you think out of the two would be better for a jury outcome?
For a jury outcome. All right.
Sorry. Okay,
All right.
I'm
Hey,
done.
thank you guys so much for listening to Making the Merge. Make sure you guys leave us a review over on Apple Podcasts. We're trying to hit 100 before the end of the season. You can join us over on Patreon. We chat live every Wednesday night during the episode. There's only a few weeks left.
Yeah, are you really not going to answer the question?
Yep. Nope.
I want
Come
his
on.
answer. I really was asking.
Stop doing an outro. Answer the question.
Nope.
We'll get it on the Sanctuary, man.
Answer the question. Answer the question, Chase.
No, keep the outro going. I was gonna answer
the
right at the
Making
end of the
the Merge podcast.
All right. I think Rizzo has better jury management.
Woo! There it is.
Is that it? Okay, I think we're done.
Now you guys can listen to ads for the next 20 minutes. I don't know.